Let's go. Y'all ready? Huh? Let's go. Let's go, Morris. About to blast off. Uh-huh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What they thought? What they thought it was finna be? What they thought it was finna be? Huh? What they thought it was finna be? Share this beam out. This finna be one. Oh, let me share it out right now. Let me share this out right now. Y'all ready? Cause you know they got me on this timer. Listen, is this right here on your wall? This right here should be on your wall. Peace and love to all you Moors, all you Muslims, all you Asiatics. Yeah. John Rock, Wataguan. Cuba. Barbados. All y'all Moors out there. Let me know where y'all tuning in from too though. So look, it's finna be one. So you know the Prophet Noble Drali, he said this right here. Peace and love to the Prophet. He said this right here though. Check it out. Oh, this finna be super lit. Share this out. He said this in something called the Prophecies and Hadiths of Noble Drali. Look what he said though. Look at this. He say, what? What did he say about them? Say about the Europeans? He say, watch the newspapers and listen to the radio. I'm going to make the European tell the truth. I'm going to make the European tell the truth, huh? Ah, yeah. Ah, yeah. So getting straight to it, let me show y'all what I mean when I say that. He say he's going to make the European tell the truth. Now, keep in mind all the time, America is the true old world. Keep that in the front of your mind at all times. All right. We talking about America now. America. Okay. The Americas. One world Tartarians. The Americas. The entire Americas. You ever looked at the word America though and seen what the word America mean? This shit finna blow your mind. But let me show you what Noble Drali was talking about when he say, I'm going to make the European tell the truth. Watch this. Watch this.
Me originally is America, Egypt. More mummies are found in America in this time period that I cover by 1,000,000 miles. And that many of the mummies in European museums were actually stolen and rebranded from America.
Hold on. Run that back.
Me originally.
Run that back. Run that back. Run that back. Run that back. Hold up. Hold up. I told you this shit finna be busting. Hold up. What did he say again? He say, listen, he say, watch the newspaper, listen to the radio. I'm gonna make the European tell the truth. Nah, keep this in mind now. Share this beam out, because you know they trying to shadow ban this page. All right? They trying to shadow ban this page, but we going to keep it lit, though. Watch this again.
Me originally is America, Egypt. More mummies are found in America in this time period that I cover by 1,000,000 miles. And that many of the mummies in European museums were actually stolen and rebranded from America. What? I reshared an article that I posted many, many years ago, quite recently, about a cave in northern Mexico where they found thousands of mummies. In my Anomalous America, Kentucky episode, I bring up an old article where they found so many thousands of mummies that they were just burning them because they couldn't transport them. They were just lighting them on fire. This is the Mammoth Cave in Kentucky. Probably familiar with that cave. It was a giant tomb full of thousands and thousands of mummies.
Oh, wow.
That's me originally.
Oh, wow. Then when you say mummies, then when you say something like Egypt, what you thought? It was only an Egypt on the other side of the world? Fam, the first Egypt is in the Americas. That's right. The Egyptian Sea, it's actually over there. They renamed the Egyptian Sea to the Gulf of Mexico. It used to be called the Egyptian Sea. Ah, fam, I told you it's shit lit. We ain't playing no games. The Egyptian Sea is over here. The first Egypt is in the Americas. Israel is in the Americas. So these people out here, these Hebrew Israelites, they got it twisted. They thinking they got to leave their own homeland to go to their land. Whole time you're in your own homeland. You know how many Lebanons are in the Americas? Just Lebanon. I ain't got to tell you about Palestine. You remember that train wreck that happened over there in East Ohio? Huh? You remember that? It was called Palestine. That was the town that it happened in. Egypt is over here. Assyria is over here. Babylon is over here. Mesopotamia is over here. The Red Sea is over here. Listen, everything was over here in the Americas first. See, we all been lied to, G. Yeah. Everything that this school system has brainwashed us with is all been fraud. Everything. This is what they've been lying to us about. Why you gotta ask these people, like, why would y'all lie to us like that? Because they never want us to find out who we are. They never want us to find out what we was. They never want us to find out what we supposed to be on this planet. That's why they lie. It's a power grab. It's a land grab. It's for control, to turn people into batteries. That's what they lying for. So if you keep people ignorant of the facts, they just going to be robots out here. They just going to be programmed. And that's what they trying to keep us locked into. But again, Noble Drew Ali the Prophet told us he was going to make the European tell the truth. Huh? Everything, that's a good question. Everything is connected. You used to be able to walk. And you used to be able to walk from Alaska all the way down. But see, over here, this is the thing though. The Americas is North Africa. Yeah. Actually, the word Africa means the planet. So in a sense, we're all Africans in a sense, because Africa, according to etymology, means the terrain of the world. So when they say we took y'all out of Africa, did you really take us out of Africa? Because if we just doing some cross-referencing on the fly real quick, Scott Forsman's Advanced Dictionary on the fly, let's flip to this page right here. Let's flip to this page right here. And it says more right there, right? See that? It says more, M-O-O-R. And it also has M-U-R. Now, don't forget, more has over 60 variations to the spelling, all right? And as you see, it's a proper noun because it's capitalized, unlike black or white or orange or brown, etc. Now, you go into the dictionary definition. What does it say for more? Member of a Muslim people of mixed Arab and Berber ancestry, living in northwestern Africa. See how they be lying? See, we never left Africa. You see? We never left Africa. And then when you go to Moorish, you see that? This is another spelling, Moorish. It's an adjective. What do adjectives do? Adjectives describe the noun. And ish means pertaining to. No different than British, Irish, Scottish, Polish, etc., right? So it says in the definition of Moorish, of the Moors, in the style of the Moors. Bing bong. See again, Noble Drew Ali, he told us he was going to make the European tell the truth. Oh, we just getting started. Watch this right here. Watch this right here. Hold up. Where you at? Let's go.
There have been many pictures and videos that have came to light recently from Anlong County in China, that shows clearly many dozens, if not more, pyramids hidden amongst the hillsides. Now, the experts are saying these are no more than parallel layers of stones. They all just happen to look like pyramids. But it's pretty clear it's just one more in a growing list of reasons why we don't trust the experts anymore. And these certainly weren't the first pyramids uncovered in China. Here's a photo in 1945 from U.S. Airman James Gossman, and it was absolutely massive in size, dwarfing the pyramids in Egypt. You can pause to read more of his experience. In fact, there's been dozens, if not hundreds.
Let's just pause it right there real quick, though, just to show you something out of this book. Look, this is Teotihuacan. That's in the Americas. This is in China. See that? This is some of the pyramids that this video right here is showing you right here. These are just a few of the pyramids in China, in Xi'an. All right? We got Google Earth. We got evidence. We got pyramids in Teotihuacan. We got pyramids near Mexico City and in Central America and in Peru. See that? Peru is in the Americas. Here's over here in Machu. Peru again. Pyramids over there. South America right here. Hold up. Let's keep going.
Photos and reports of hidden pyramids scattered all throughout China, while government officials refuse access to investigate any of these sites. In fact, goes to great lengths to cover them back up, plant trees on top of them, and block off any access from the public. But even on the controlled Google Earth, you can still find many of them to this day. But it's no surprise they want to keep these hidden. These realm-wide pyramids show once again, history is nothing more than a set of lies agreed upon. Question everything, friends. Until next time.
Question everything, friends. So the question that just got put up there, do I think that DNA tests are frauds? Some people say they good. Some people say they are fraud. The creator of the DNA test said that they was a fraud. So I'm not too for sure about the DNA test. I know once they go out, you put your DNA into a jar or some kind of container, they can pretty much manipulate, do anything with your DNA. Me personally, I'm not finna do that. That's just my own personal thoughts about it. All right. So look at this right here. I just want to show y'all something. Real fast. The Noble Joe Ali, what did he say? What did Noble Joe Ali say? He said, I'm going to make the European tell the truth, right? I'm going to make him tell the truth. Whole time, look though. He say, let me say that. Let me say that for you. Hold up. I'm going to make the European tell the truth. That's what the Prophet Noble Joe Ali said, right? Peace be upon him. What did he say? I'm going to make him, right?
So I don't want to go into too much detail about the eclipse itself. However, I do want to focus on a key point in history that is a forgotten piece of history. Essentially, the Moorish science community, the Moors, basically, which is a generalized term of anyone of African descent. This is what was the term that was referred to as anybody. So pretty much anyone who is considered African American is technically a Moors, like a Moors descendant, being a descendant from Africa, being south of the equator. The term black is a magic spell that has been used to trick people into a false identity. The word black itself literally means Blake, which means white. So
hold on. Wait. Hold on. Hey, does that go like that? Okay, so does that go like that? So you trying to tell me that Noble Drew Ali, who they be trying to call, they try to discredit him, they try to throw him under the bus, they try to say all these things about the Prophet Noble Drew Ali, but it seems more by the day his prophecies are coming true though. This just something to just say, how can somebody who they hate on so much and lay down prophecies like he did, how are these prophecies and hadiths, how are they still coming true? Because it said, if you doubt that I am a prophet, watch my prophecies. He said this in the 1920s, though. Just some things that just make you scratch your head and you say, wow, you got a hybrid European saying this again. What did he say again?
a magic spell that has been used to trick is technically a Moors, like a Moors descendant. Big science community, the Moors, basically, which is a generalized term of anyone of African descent. This is what was the term that was referred to as anybody. So pretty much anyone who is considered African American is technically a Moors, like a Moors descendant, being a descendant from Africa, being south of the equator. The term black is a magic spell that has been used to trick people into a false identity. The word black itself literally means Blake, which means white. So this is a trick by the Aryan supremacy, being the Roman Empire. The Roman Empire is now the Holy Roman Empire. If you're familiar with my content, we've gone over this tremendously. So long story short, people don't know about the Moors becoming friends and also uniting and even adopted and grafted into the Scottish families. So basically from Scotland all the way to northern Africa, being Egypt and everything else, there was a peace treaty that was established long ago because we were all like our ancestors that branched out essentially.
Now this part that he's saying right here, Noble Drew Ali said he was going to make the European tell the truth. When he said right there what he just said about the Scots, this is what he's talking about. The King of Scots is right here. This is King James. He's a Moor. Look at him. Look at him close. This is the King of the Scots. I know if this like your first time maybe like hearing this information, it's like, what the hell is going on? Because I ain't never get taught this in school or college. I ain't never get taught this. I ain't never get shown this. I get it. I see why this could trigger you. Because when you start learning information, new information, you start thinking critically. If you choose to, it'll make your brain rattle. So you like, man, what the hell is this? See this? King of the Scots was a Moor. The King of Britain was a Moor. Irish were Moors. See that right there? Yeah. See that Moabite right there? See him right there? Hold up. Now, when we go into the information, look, when we go into this information and we start doing some cross-examinations, right? Look at this. Look at this right here. Hold up. What he said he was finna do? He said, I'm gonna make the European tell the truth. All right? Hold up. Hold up. We not done yet now. We not done yet now. Hold up. We not done yet. I'm gonna make the European tell the truth. Didn't he say that?
New York City subway stations. And it's interesting because they said that the subway stations were founded in 1904 and they opened in 1905. So they were found, that's what founded means. They were found in 1904 and they opened 1 year later. They didn't build them. They just took ownership of these tunnels that are deep underneath New York City. And it's interesting because when you look at all of these tunnels, you sit there and think, okay, you go up above on the street, you got horse and wagon and all this stuff roaming around, but you're building these massive tunnels cutting through the earth. Take a perfect example. Go outside, get a shovel, and see how far you can go in the earth, especially in a time around the 1900s where it's very challenging to do that. There's no construction photos. There's just like 4 people standing in front of a tunnel saying that we built it.
Right.
You would think if you did the first subway ever that people are blown away that they could go in, you'd have photos galore. But you only have one photo of 4 people standing in front of a tunnel saying that you founded the tunnels of New York City. Doing some research on the New York City. Doing some research on the New York City.
Hold up. So as you see, peace and love to all the Moors, all the Muslims, all the Asiatics worldwide. So as you see, Noble Drew Ali the Prophet said, I'm going to make the European tell the truth. Nah, they just coming out of everywhere now. They can't even like restrain themselves because whose side they trying to get on? They trying to get on the positive side because the dark side has been ruling the planet for a couple millenniums now. So now they trying to get on the positive side. The positive side is the positive side of the Moors. There's also a negative side of the Moors too. and any other nationality. You can be on the positive or you can choose to serve the negative. It doesn't matter what nationality you are. It doesn't matter. Energy is a force. You can be on the positive or you can be on the negative. It don't matter what your nationality is. Keep in mind though, energy is transferred. So you can choose to be whatever you want to be. You can create it however you want to create it and move and do what you want to do with it. Watch this stuff. Watch this right here, fam. Look. Now he said he's going to make the European tell the truth, right? Say he was going to make the European tell the truth, right? Benjamin Franklin. Everybody know Benji Boy, right? Benji Boy. Look what he said in his own essay in 1751. Watch this. He say, all Africa is tawny, so-called black. Asia chiefly tawny. Now this is Benjamin Franklin, the hybrid European that's on a $100 bill. Why is he talking like this? Check this out. He say Asia chiefly tawny, so-called black. America exclusive of the newcomers. Wholly so. Who are the newcomers? These people right here. These were the newcomers, and they still are the newcomers. They are not Aboriginal indigenous to the planet, especially in the Americas. Because keep in mind, the Americas is the true old world. By definition, they can never be Americans. Hold up. See, we gotta show these receipts in real time, though. See, I love this shit. We gotta show these receipts in real time. Why these people, how we been tricked so bad? I'm talking about crazy. Even by our own people choosing to sell out and serve the dark side. The English American Dictionary. Jump in the time machine with me, though. 1828. All you gotta do is look this word up right here. What that say? What that say right there? It say American, pertaining to America. American, a native of America, originally applied to the Aboriginals or copper-colored races found here by the Europeans. What'd you say? What was you saying? Hold on. Let me sit this down. Hold on. Let me sit this down. What was you saying again? You were saying that these people right here, and you said because you was born here, that you said you was an American because you was born here. Hold up. But by the definition, these ain't my words. These ain't my words written down right here. Nah, this is Noah Webster Dictionary now. Stop playing games, because we ain't playing no games over here. A native of America is originally applied to the Aboriginals or copper-colored races. Are you a copper-colored person? Yeah. Are you copper complexion? No, sir. Are you brown complexion? No, sir. You're not any complexion. You're colorless. So since you're colorless, just like Benji Boy said right here in his own essay, 1721, what did he say? He said, America exclusive of the newcomers. Wholly so. So these people are newcomers in the Americas and on the planet. Shed his beam out. Benjamin Franklin, the dude on the $100 bill, he talking like this in 1751. He say, in Europe, the Spaniards, French, Italians, Russians, and Swedes are generally of what we call a swarthy, so-called black complexion. Didn't Noble Drew Ali say he was gonna make the European tell the truth? Hold up. Hold up. He did say that now. Hold up. In his own words, he did say that. He said, listen to the radio, watch the newspapers. I'm gonna make the European tell the truth. Ain't that happening right now? And what else he say? Real fast. What else did he say? He say, one day you're going to smell the Europeans before you see them in boxcars going back to Europe. The European will not be able to remove all the wealth from the land. After he goes back to Europe, mountains of gold will be revealed to the Moors. Y'all want to hear something about climate change right now? Huh? Y'all want to hear something about how they trying to push this propaganda of climate change? Watch this. He say, Noble Drew Ali, I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about now. He say, when the Europeans go back to Europe, the climate will go back to what it used to be. Ain't it getting hotter? European hybrids, they can't live in the heat. Hold up. It's just something to make you just scratch your head and just go, Ain't it getting hot outside? So since it's getting hot outside, Europa, Queen Europa, she's the one that brought the hybrid Europeans over there and gave them some kind of sanction to even dwell in Europa. She allowed the hybrid Europeans to go over there. Right. That's why they keep talking about it's global warming. It's supposed to be happening. The solar eclipse is going to keep happening. It's not necessarily going to be a so-called solar eclipse, but the solar rays is going to start beaming out even stronger. They finna get stronger. And who can take the sunlight and who can't take the sunlight? I mean, we talking about natural biology. We talking about nature. This is what we talking about. We ain't talking about skin tone and skin complexion. We ain't talking about none of that. We talking about biologically, who can withstand the sunshine? The sun-kissed people. Who are the sun-kissed people? We are the people who are the torchbearers and the lamps of illumination. This is why the sun don't bother us. This is why you seen the copper coin. Whose face was on there? Abraham Lincoln. Follow the money. It's literally written on the money. Copper. You know how many benefits it is, the copper? Our biomechanical spacesuits. Yes. These are biomechanical spacesuits that we are in. All right. No different than when you watch Avatar and you saw the person go up inside there. That's how the spirit is for us. We are not the biomechanical spacesuit. Stay with me. We are the spirit man and the spirit woman. So in this biomechanical spacesuit, we can take on sunshine, because keep in mind, this biomechanical spacesuit has about 75% to 80% water. What happens to copper when you place it and submerge it in water? It turns to rust. It gets a brownish complexion. Brownish. Dark brownish. Stay with me. All right. Now, when you say, well, what happens when you remove the rust, the copper from the water? What happens? It turns green again. So you think, watch this. This guy that made the movie Avatar, I forget the director name. The director got asked the question. He got asked, why didn't you have any so-called black people in the movie Titanic? You know what he answered? You know what he said? He said, I did have so-called black. He didn't say so-called. He said black, but we not black people. He said, I did have black people in Avatar. You get it? They were green. That shit just, I mean, it's like the prophet, yeah. Oh God, that's why I rock with y'all Moors, because we always got intelligent Moors on the beam outs. This is why I rock with y'all. James Cameron, Islam. This is what he said. He said he had so-called black people in the movie Avatar. They was just blue. Didn't Noble Drew Ali say he was going to make the European tell the truth? I mean, that's what he said. I mean, that's what he said now. I mean, that's what he said now. He said that. I mean, didn't he say that? So if you pick up the Egyptian Book of the Dead, now I know I'm moving around fast. Do your best to keep up now. I know I'm moving around fast, but they got me on a timer now on these beam ups. So keep in mind, Egypt is originally over here in the Americas. All right. Egypt originally was over here in the Americas. Make no mistake about it. No doubt or contradiction. Over here in the Americas. All right. Peace more. Now, he said, I had them in the movie, but they was blue. They was blue. They was blue, right? Okay. They was blue. These don't look like these people right here. They look like the definition of American. And American again was what? What was American again? Hold up. We doing this in real time, y'all. On the fly. American is a native of America, originally applied to the Aboriginals or copper-colored races found here by the Europeans. Right. And just in case you want to go a little further, snatch this book up right here. America being the latest and most accurate description of the new world, even though this is the old world. All right? See that right there? See, pictures speak 1,000 words. Pictures, you see, speak 1,000 words. Right. What that say right there, though? Remember how Benjamin Franklin, Benji boy, remember how he was talking about in his essay? He like, man, America, Asia, Spain, and Sweden, and they was in Germany. They was chiefly Tawny and Swarthy. What does Swarthy and Tawny mean? Well, Tawny is a brown-skinned person. A tawny Moor. What does swarthy mean? Of dark hue, black or blackish, dusky, somewhat dark in color, complexion. America is the old world, right? So you see, that's a copper complexion. But going back on that James Cameron little movie though, isn't that greenish? Isn't that bluish? Isn't Egypt in the Americas originally? Yes. Originally, Israel is in the Americas. Yes. So-called Israel on the other side was created in 1948. Do your research. Israel with the so-called corporation was created in 1948. Do the research. Do the research. It's out there. Hold up. So we just showing some correlations right now. All right. We showing some correlations. Hold up. He was talking about some things. James Cameron was talking about blue, and he was talking about in Avatar. He did put so-called black people in the movie Avatar. Hold up. Let me see if I can get it real quick for y'all, because we on the fly. Let me see if I can get it real quick without taking up too much time, because they got me on this time. But as you see, copper complexion, tawny complexion. Eh? See? The Ankhs and all that. All this is Moorish. None of this is black. None of this. This is not black culture. Black culture is dead culture. Black culture is slavery. Black means pale. Corpses are pale. These people right here are really linguistically, etymologically, these are the black people, because these people are colorless. Colorless. I want y'all to watch this dude's face right quick. Watch his face. This is about to blow your mind. So-called white people are actually the black people. According to etymology, watch his face, which is the finding the underlying or true meaning of words. Black goes back to an Indo-European base, fleg, a variant of bleg, bleak, originally meant pale, and comes ultimately from an Indo-European base, bleg, and until the 16th century in the north as Blake, its disappearance was no doubt hastened by its resemblance to black, both formally and semantically. Look at his face. Since both pale and dark carry implications of colorlessness. Book reference. Black. I know. Black, pale, wan, livid. To become pale. So the pale man is actually the black man. Wow. See his face? His face tell it all. His face tell it all. Peace, Cool Joe. His face tells it all. And remember I just said something about James Cameron was talking about he did put so-called black people in the movie Avatar. But they was just blue. Bing fucking bong. Told y'all I was going to try to find it. And there it is. Keep in mind, Egypt is over here first in the Americas. This is not a magic trick. Nah. This is not a magic trick, Morris. Israel, Lebanon, Palestine, and all that. Mesopotamia, Babylon, all that. The Egyptian Sea, we own that. We own that. It's over here in the Americas. You don't gotta go nowhere. You already at the crib already. All you gotta do is declare your nationality. Just like the Prophet Noble Drew Ali said, declare publicly that you are a Moor, uphold the 5 principles and free national standards, and then you just be yourself. Study law, study history, and be the best version of yourself. Do unto others as you will want them to do to you. Simple. But people overcomplicate it. They overcomplicate the simple. And the simple, they not looking at it like it's simple. We ain't been taught to look at things like they really are. That's the thing. And the people that we trust to teach us this stuff, they are the ones that's selling out. They sold out already. They already sold out. Look, when they say stuff like, who should we go to find out the information? First person I would suggest that you go to find out information is right here. Noble Drew Ali. That's the first person, if you ask me, where do I need to go to start studying information so I could free myself? I would suggest Noble Drew Ali. That's what I would suggest to you. I mean, but you do what you want to do though. Yeah. And we got a troll up here. You say the Moors were never in the United States prior to 1776. Well, if that was the case, tell me how this video relates. If that's the case of what you're saying, then tell me how this video relates right here. Tell me how this kind of Moorish architecture is standing before 1776. Can you tell me that?
These buildings all around here, as I told in class last night, they're ours. They belong to us. They're ancient, these buildings. There's a whole city underneath this city. They went and burned all the major cities, the major energy centers. Our ancestors set up these energy centers that we call Philadelphia, New York, Boston, Atlanta, Detroit, right? Chicago, Miami, Los Angeles. They are energy centers. They're not where they are in huge, large cities just because of some coincidence. There's energy and power in these places. London, Rio de Janeiro.
Watch this. Watch this. Okay. So you see how the Moabitess, she was talking about energy centers. So she was talking about energy centers, right? And hold up, some interesting. Some real interesting, because you know how Prophet Noble Drew Ali, how he said he was gonna make the European tell the truth. You know how he said that in the 1920s? I just want to show y'all something that brings this prophecy alive. Look at this. Look at this right here. This is a quote that you can find in the Library of Congress. If you look for it, it's there. From the book, America is the True Old World. He say, this is Georgie boy. This is George Washington. You know that guy. Hold up. You know that guy. You know that guy, right? You know that guy. This guy. Let me just leave it. Let me just leave his face right there. All right. So keep in mind though, the original George Washington, he got whacked and he got replaced by Adam Weishaupt. This is Adam Weishaupt though. See? The original George Washington, again, he got whacked. He was a mulatto Moor. They put this guy as they always use deception and appearances. All right. They put a foreigner in his position, a hybrid European, Adam Weishaupt. Now, what did Adam Weishaupt say? Because he is the first president of the U.S. corporation. Ding, 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 ding. He is not the first president of the Americas. That was John Hanson, who was a Moor. This guy is an impersonator, Adam Weishaupt. He's impersonating George Washington. But look what he said, though. He said in a Continental Congress 1774, he's documented saying, quote, if we would agree to take the fezzes and turbans off the Moors' heads and remove the sandals from their feet and enforce it with severe punishments, and also swear a death oath between ourselves to religiously and faithfully not allow anyone to teach the Moorish children whom they really are, or who their forefathers were, and only allow the Moorish children to be taught that they were truly Negroes, black people, and colored folks. Quote, end quote. Adam Weishaupt impersonating George Washington. Yeah. He say George Washington stated that 200 years from today, the Moorish people would not know their nationality nor the national name of their forefathers. Also, they would not know from which land or ancestors that they descended from. Damn. This guy, Adam Weishaupt, impersonating George Washington. Fam, the rabbit hole is deep. The rabbit hole, fam. The wormhole is deep. We all through school, we've been taught that, first of all, we've been taught that this guy was the original John Hanson. The original George Washington. Whole time, this is an impersonator. This is Adam Weishaupt. They murked the original mulatto Moor, George Washington. And they put an impersonator in his position called Adam Weishaupt. Hold up. If you want some, because they got me on a timer now. I can't really go in like I really want to. I got to keep it moving. If you want some info about that, pick up this book right here. America is the True Old World, Volume 2. We talking about some wicked, fam. Wicked. Look, hold up. See if I can pull it up real quick. Right here. See? Look. Image comparison. We on page 86. Image comparison. between President George Washington and the founder of the Illuminati, Adam Weishaupt. And the images are identical, which means that they are the same person. Bing fucking bong. This guy is this guy. That's this guy. The original George Washington was a mulatto Moor. Because it makes sense, though. If you was going to start a government, why would you put a foreigner in that position? Why wouldn't you just put one of your own people in that position? So they said, nah. You know what we finna do? After we taught some of the hybrid Europeans and some of our own people, they took sides and went with the hybrid Europeans because they was drunk and they lusted for power and control. Just like today, misidentifying our people as so-called Latinos, black people, people of color. This is what goes on. You have the positive force and the negative force. So it's not just the pale-skinned Europeans that's out here wicked. It's our own people that's wicked. Look, and this is why they said he chopped down the cherry tree and hid the flag. He hid the flag and he said 200 years from now, shit, they ain't gonna know about their nationality. They ain't gonna know about their free national name. They ain't gonna, man, take all they Moorish drip off. Take their turban off, take their fez off, take their sandals off, take it off and bury it and indoctrinate them in the school system that we finna set up. So this cherry tree right here, that's your flag. This cherry tree is what Noble Drew Ali went to the White House and took back. That's why Noble Drew Ali get honors, because he went to the White House and said he demanded the flag be brought back. And you know what they told him? You know what they told Noble Drew Ali? They told the man, you trying to teach them so-called, them black people. They said black, they ain't say so-called. He said, you trying to teach them black people they birthright and their nationality? Good luck. Because that's going to be like putting pants on a horse. Wow. Wow. And look how difficult it is right now to teach our own people birthrights and nationality. They thinking we coming with opinions. We ain't coming with nothing but the truth. Nothing but the facts. Something that's actually going to have solutions to give us 40 acres and a mule. To give us our reparations and restitution and our land back. I'm talking about all our people. Tainos, Moors, Arawaks, all of our people around the planet. It's going to return back to us. It's happening right now. Low key though, it's in the background, but it's happening around the planet. That's what forming BRICS was about. That's what Brazil and Russia and China, this is what all that's about. They forming up around the planet like Voltron. But the people, our people in North America, because of the constant pounding of the school institutions, we keep thinking that this information is like a belief system. Oh, that's interesting. Like I hear you talking, Kush, but that's how you feel. That's your opinion. Nah, fam. This shit is real life. Look. This is real life. They say follow the money, right? Don't they be like follow the money? Let me show you something real quick. Because they got me on this time. You know how they say follow the money? Look. Follow the money. Follow the money. This guy, Benjamin Franklin, follow the money. He was calling us tawny. He was calling us swarthy. Spaniards, French, Italians, Russians, Swedes, Africa, and the Americas, and Asia. Follow the money. All you gotta do is follow the money. Look, you follow the money, and you're gonna come across somebody called Leopold the First. Hold up. Let's go. You're gonna come across somebody called Leopold the First. What is he about? So for the guy who just wrote that nonsense up there, like, man, the Moors ain't been around since the 1776 in the Americas. What? Correction. Holy Roman Emperor Leopold I, 1640, 1705. So answer me this then. Hold up. Let's go right here. Look at this. Remember how we talking about, you know how everybody say, follow the money. You're going to find out what's going on if you follow the money. All right, so let's follow the money then. This is a gold coin depicting Leopold. Okay. Who was Leopold? This is an image of Leopold I, who just so happens to be a Moorish, because we're not black, a Moorish Holy Roman German emperor. Who were the first Romans? Who were the first Germans? They were Moors. Follow the money. He say, in fact, the Habsburg house is the house that the next Holy Roman Emperor will come out of. The most interesting point that I would like to make is that the Habsburgs of Europe are now hybrid Europeans. They're not white people. White people and black people don't exist. That's a theory cooked up by a German scientist named Johann Blumenbach. All right. Now, follow the money, though. Keep your mind and your eyes on the money. Who is this guy? Who is Leopold I? Who is he? It says, the image was taken off a coin that was minted by King Leopold of himself. And he had himself depicted as a Moorish man with nappy locks. Turn me up. Yeah. Let's go. You looking at your own people. These your people. These our people. Let's go. And you see something? Right here where it say, follow the money. Exactly. This is why these people right here, hold up, where it say, follow the money now. This is why, and this is where you get images like this, where they say European hybrids, they was wearing wigs on their head. Hold up. This is why they was wearing wigs on their head. Look, Noble Drew Ali said he was going to make the European tell the truth, fam. Hold up. We in real time with this, though. Give me one quick second. Hold up. That's the thing about doing it in real time. You got to find it in real time. Hold up. I love it, though. Hold up. They really trying to run commercials during the beam out. You wild. Get your ass on. Get your ass on. Let me show you something. Hold up. That Griselda. What y'all know about that Griselda shit, though? This is why hybrid Europeans, this is why they put on wigs to imitate the locks. This is why. They trying to imitate us by putting wigs on. Do you get it? Turn me up, man. This is why. Now y'all see now. You gotta see it. See, once you see it, it's gonna be inside your mind. See? You see it? Yeah. All gas. No chasers. We ain't giving out no chasers. This shit is all gas. This is the Holy Roman Emperor Leopold I. You see? So you see, this is why they wanted to destroy the images of us being on top all around the planet. And this is why they called them the Whiggamore Party. Put a wig pretending to be a Moor. Bing fucking bong. Put a wig on, pretend to be a Moor. That's the Wigamores. Yeah. Clap that shit up. We clapping shit up. You know what I'm saying? We clapping all that shit the fuck up. All that shit getting clapped down. See this? Now look. This is Queen Maria Habsburg of Austria, who just so happens to be the mother of King Leopold. Him right here. This is the mama. The great cosmic mama. See? And so far, the entire family is Moorish. Keep in mind, it says black, but you know now, you know better. You know you ain't black. Don't let that word black come out your mouth no more. Don't let it even go in your mind no more. Break that spell. That spell is a wicked spell. You got to give your own self an exorcism. Let that black spell go. This is why they put so much promotion into getting us to be indoctrinated, Moors. Real shit. Can you see it now? Can you see it? Can you see it now? Huh? Can you see it now? Yeah. Can you see it? You see the word Americans? Look, Americans. Look at this. Watch this right here. From the book, The Torch. Real quick. Check it out. Americans. What that say? What that say right there? I'm feeling that. I'm on that. They really trying to. They tripping. Y'all tweaking. Hold up. They really trying to do that, huh? Your ass on. See this right here? This is page 43. If you got the book. If you got the book, The Torch, we on page 43. All right? Look. Americans. We didn't went to money. We didn't went to land. We didn't went to images. We didn't went to things that you can see yourself. Look. Break the black spell, fam. We Moors. Americans. American equals am plus Eric. Look at it. Now watch this now. American equals am plus Eric. Erica plus Ann. Watch this shit. Am equals B. See, when you am, you be. Be is to exist, live, essence, essential, a spiritual entity. Erica can be with or without the final A. Equals is the root of the word Latin, ericosius. Equals heath, forest, Eric, Erica. Is a name meaning ruler, always ruler, or ruler forever. And is a suffix meaning belonging to, adhering to, attached to, part of, connected to, or connecting with. Putting it all together, this means that we Moors were meant to rule with the forest that we are the essence of, being that we are divinely connected with and are reflections of. This is why we were removed from the forests and placed in concrete jungles, so as to cut us off from the vital essence of who and what we were, we are. Hence the forests are dying and so are we. Damn. Ooh, we ain't playing no games, Morris. We ain't playing no games. So who the true Americans again? Huh? Who the true Americans again? What Noble Drew Ali say again? I'm going to make the European tell the truth? Huh? I know we moved around a lot. Do your best. Run the beam out back. Do your own research. All right? I appreciate each and every last one of y'all. They got me on this timer right now. But run the beam out back. Much love to all y'all. I self-law and master. Study. Stay on the path of light. Don't go on the dark side. Stay in the light. It's better like that. Peace, Morris.